It's everyone's friend, it's Tyler. It's everyone's friend, it's Tyler.
Hey guys, Tyler here. Warning from Space is widely considered to be one of the first Japanese science fiction movies in color, and so for this video, we're going to go into a lot of history of the movie, as well as the plot synopsis to give you guys an idea of what's in store for the Arrow Video Blu-ray release. Released back in 1956 by Daiei Studios, Warning from Space is about starfish aliens warning humanity about the potential dangers of destruction of our planet. What happened is that a giant meteor is set to hit Earth, and unless the aliens have access to the atomic bombs, of course our planet is doomed to destruction. This film is widely considered to be one of the first ever alien invasion stories that takes place in Japan, and it's also one of the first ever stories that was taking place in science fiction that was done by Daiei Studios. Now, Daiei Studios would later create the Gamera series, as well as the Diamargin series of films in regards to science fiction, and of course, Stanley Kubrick, in a reference to their inspiration for 2001: A Space Odyssey, has stated that this film was one of his main inspirations. In his biography of Stanley Kubrick, author James Baxter traces Kubrick's interest in science fiction films, which has led to 2001: A Space Odyssey, to the Japanese kaiju eiga films in the 1950s, including Warning from Space, with its nameless 2-meter-tall black starfish with a single central eye, who walk impotent like ballet dancers. Baxter notes that despite their clumsy model sequences, the films were well photographed in color, and that their dismal dialogue was delivered in a well-designed and well-lit sets. After this film, Toho Studios decided to make its own take on the alien invasion genre by releasing The Mysterians back in 1957. Also in 1957, the international rights to this film were brought by American International Pictures, which launched the film on television instead of a theater, and this movie was also dubbed into English by Tetra Studios. Now, Tetra Studios had people like Peter Fernandez voicing the characters for these films, and later on they would do movies such as Godzilla vs. The Sting, as well as the Story of Monsters, Godzilla vs. Hedorah, and also Speed Racer as part of their projects that they've done to dub over into English. As far as my personal thoughts about this film, I feel as though that it actually takes a sweet time. If you're a type of person who want to rush through things and want action, I'm sorry, but this film is definitely not for you. Because the story, first and foremost, actually takes place way more than the action. Like towards the end, of course, there's some sort of action in regard to the destruction of Earth. But if you're looking for a film that has constant alien attacks, I'm sorry, this film is not for you. Because what's so interesting about this film, besides it having, of course, the story is taking place first and foremost, is how all the characters in the whole entire film are actually scientists. Like, they're mostly scientists, they're mostly professors and so on. And so naturally the people in the movie are not average people, they're really smart people. And sadly, I feel as though that the story does not actually explore the motivations of the scientists or anything like that. It's just that the aliens are coming to warn the people about the destruction of Earth, and of course the scientists are teaming up with the aliens to stop the bad stuff from happening. It's like a story I've seen thousands times before, but at the same time, it's pretty cool to see the Japanese twist of the story, because honestly, I don't feel that the story is that original at all. Now, I personally would give the film a 3 out of 5. It's definitely interesting to watch. And so let's talk about the Blu-ray set from Arrow Video. This Blu-ray set from Arrow Video contains new artwork that was done by them. However, if you flip the poster to the other side, you get the classic old school artwork that was done in the past by American International Pictures. Inside the Blu-ray set has the disc as well as a booklet that goes into a lot of details about the history of the film, as well as the many filmmakers and the transfers that was done for this film. Now, this Blu-ray set contains both the English version as well as the Japanese version of the film. And guys, the night and day for the picture quality for this set is much better in comparison to the public domain copy. Like, this is an image of the public domain copy of the film that is on YouTube, and it looks so awful. Like, the color is just so off. However, in comparison to the Blu-ray images that I saw on the set, it looks way better. Way better. Even the United States cut was actually used with the Japanese footage, and the difference is like night and day, guys. Like, the difference is like night and day. Also included for the Blu-ray box set was an audio commentary. However, I feel as though in terms of extras that the release is very lackluster. Although I don't find the story to be the most original, I definitely think it's an important part of Japanese history because it was like the first Japanese science fiction film that was done in color. Now, the only real reason why I want to buy the set is definitely not the extra factor, but of course for the Japanese cut and the English cut that was actually restored for the set. So if you guys want to see the best version of this movie, definitely check out this set. And of course, I'll give this set a 3 out of 5. It's definitely interesting, but of course it's not for everybody who are not into this genre. So what do you guys think? Tell me in the comment section down below. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video.
It's everyone's friend, it's Tyler. He's your only black friend, so he's your best black friend. I wouldn't trade him for another black friend, because black friends are rare, as you should be aware. He smiles like Richard Pryor, so just sit and stare. It's everyone's friend, it's Tyler. It's everyone's friend, it's Tyler. It's everyone's friend, it's Tyler.